My name is Michael Nicula. I'm 43 years old. I live downtown Toronto in a heritage condo loft building on the waterfront. And I co-own an IT company that has offices on Spadina Avenue near Kensington Market. I want to get the city out of the hole before it becomes another Detroit. The city of Toronto has major infrastructure and transit issues, and the cost of fixing the city runs in the billions of dollars. I don't see any of the other candidates that has a plan and also the skills to execute it. I believe that I do have the plan, and I believe that I have the skills. I have an MBA degree. I'm an accountant, a certified professional accountant, and I also have a master's degree in architecture. So I think I'm in the best position to address not only the financial issues, but also the architectural issues related to the lakefront development, the transit, and also the issues like Gardner, the subway lines, and so on. But the biggest issue is actually the finances. Without money, we cannot do anything in the city. And if you drive around the city of Toronto, you will see how much neglect the city has been in the last couple of decades. The roads are in a very bad shape. I would say 80% of the roads of the city need resurfacing, and the cost of doing that will run in the billions of dollars. And who's going to bring this much money to the city? I have a plan. My plan is called the City Income Rebate. It's an accounting term that other candidates won't be able to bring it to you. City income rebate means that I recognize the fact that the taxpayers already pay a lot of taxes. We pay, on average, 43% of our income as federal, provincial, and local tax. The problem is the lack of balance. Only 10% of the taxes we pay go to the local government. 90% go to the federal and provincial governments, so they can wage wars and waste money on all kinds of useless projects. The city needs a portion of that money. I think it would be fair that a portion of the provincial and federal income tax that we already pay should return to the city, and each township based on the residence of each taxpayer. So this way the city will get up to or more than $2 billion without us paying any more taxes. And as a mayor of Toronto, I will rally up the mayors of other major cities and towns in Canada, and we'll go after the federal government and provincial government to ask them to give us what we deserve, which is more money. If I was elected today, first thing is I would start implementing this city income rebate plan. I would start connecting with the mayors of other cities and towns, and I would push for legislation at the federal, provincial level to give the cities more money. Second thing, I would implement the participatory democracy platform that my party supports, which is basically the taxpayers' direct input to the elected officials. So I would put online referendums in place for hot button issues such as what do we do with the Gardner? I don't want to be in position to decide just the way I want. I want the taxpayers to decide by voting directly, and I make a solemn promise that I would listen to what people have to say. Also, a hot button issue is, are we going to allow jets to land on city airport? I live 2 minutes away from the city airport, but I don't want to be in position to decide on my own. I would ask the taxpayers. The PACT platform allows taxpayers to register as voters and to vote on any issue they care about. And me, as an elected official, I have the obligation, an abiding legal document called the Accountability Oath, to respect the will of the taxpayers on issues that have a quorum, which means more than 15% participation from taxpayers, and also majority vote. And the third issue that I would do, it's about architecture. This city looks really bad. If you drive around the cities, there are some neighborhoods that look like totally out of this country. And as a mayor, I would go after each owner of a property to make sure that they follow the city regulations. I would also take care of the lakefront. We want a contiguous and enjoyable lakefront. Also, address the transit issues. Maybe we want to extend the highways. Maybe we want a subway. Maybe we want any other means of transportation. I'm a strong supporter of the trolley bus, the electric bus that Vancouver has, for example, as a replacement for the streetcars that don't do a very good job. I'm the man with the plan, and I'm the man with the skills to execute it. Neither of any other major candidates has any of these. Rob Ford is a comedian. He's very good at it. I would love to watch his reality TV show, but make no mistake, the City of Toronto is not a reality show. This is a place where we want to live, we want to work, and we want to raise our families. This is serious business, and Rob Ford does not have a plan. His plan is to cut costs by 10% overall. This is the equivalent of a weight loss program where you amputate your arm to lose weight. This is not a good plan. I'm an accountant. I have the skills, the qualifications to put in place a very serious cost control plan. I agree with the premise that the city needs a cost control plan. I don't agree with the way Rob Ford does it. Olivia Chow, she lost my respect when she quit her MP seat to run for mayor, because this basically puts a cost of $2 million on the taxpayers. This is not necessary. Her letter of resignation cost you, the taxpayers, $2 million. This shows lack of consideration and respect for taxpayers' money. How can I trust her as a mayor if she treats $2 million as nothing? And also, she represents NDP, which is a socialist party, and they would certainly raise your taxes, and nobody wants that. And the other candidates, John Tory, who wants another conservative? We have too much conservative representation at the federal level. I don't want to see that. The other candidates lack skills, and they lack any ideas, so I won't even mention them. I believe I'm the man with the skills, and I have the plan to execute it. City income rebate will take this city out of the hole.